Welcome back, y'all. Barcelona 7, Valencia 1. We bent over Valencia today in the La Liga match, beating them 7-1. My prediction for this game was 4-2, but 7-1 is way better. Today was a very good game from Barcelona today. We did have most of the possession. We had some great passes. We had some usual substitutes playing today, which is good to see them getting some minutes, and that gives the starters some time to rest before Atalanta in the UCL. Before this game, my prediction was 4-2. I thought Lewandowski was going to score a hat trick and Raphinha was going to score one, but did not happen. Can't complain. We had a phenomenal game today. Our starting lineup for today was Szczesny in nets, Koundé as the right back, Balde left back, Eric Garcia and Cubarsi center back. The double pivot was Frankie de Jong and Casado. Left winger was Raphinha, right winger was Lamine Yamal. The 10 was Fermin Lopez, and the striker was Ferran Torres. So before this game, Pedro, I think he was going to initially start, but he had some problems, so he didn't. But not complaining, Fermin Lopez played a very good game, and we can talk about the game. So Valencia started off pressing very hard in the first couple of minutes. They had like a very high line. Um, but then around the third minute, we scored the first goal. Fermin passed it to Lamine Yamal. They had a great link-up play. Then Yamal cuts in, finds Frankie de Jong, and the Valencia defense was nowhere to be seen. Frankie de Jong takes a nice touch and scores for the first goal of the game. The second goal of the game came a couple minutes later in the eighth minute. Frankie de Jong passes the ball to Balde, who's making a run. Frankie de Jong makes a beautiful cross and finds Ferran Torres. Once again, the Valencia defense was sleeping, and Ferran Torres scores with his first touch. And then we had another goal in the 14th minute, so this would be our third one in the first half. Yamal makes a beautiful pass, and Fermin takes the ball up, and he makes a very good through ball over the Valencia defense. Finds Raphinha. Raphinha takes it, takes out the keeper, and he scores with his right foot. And that was our third goal. Our fourth goal of the first half was a good assist by Cubarsi. Cubarsi sends a through ball from his own half. He finds Fermin in the middle. Fermin takes a very good touch and finishes it. And then around the 33rd minute, Szczesny concedes a penalty. But prior to him conceding the penalty, Jules Koundé was fouled. So the penalty didn't count, and we started where Jules Koundé was fouled. Another goal we had in the first half was in the 45th plus 4th minute. Yamal makes a great pass to Raphinha, and Raphinha hits the crossbar, and it lands right in Fermin's foot, and Fermin Lopez finishes it with his first touch, which is good to see. In the first half, I think we could have ended at least 8-0. We did miss a lot of chances. Ferran Torres did miss a couple. I think our best players in the first half were definitely Fermin Lopez, Lamine Yamal, and Casado. Casado was everywhere today. The worst players were Szczesny. He got lucky that Jules Koundé got fouled. Otherwise, he would have conceded a penalty. Eric Garcia, he had a couple of bad touches, and Ferran Torres missed a couple of chances. And then we kept playing our game. No subs were made at halftime. And then Valencia scored their first goal of the night and the only one they score. Valencia make a good through ball behind Koundé, and Alameda slides the ball across the line, and it goes through Eric Garcia's legs, and Hugo Duro scores it in the 59th minute. Lewandowski comes on for Raphinha, and Gerard Martin comes on for Balde in the 60th minute, which is good to let our players rest for Atalanta. And then our sixth goal of the night came when Frankie de Jong passes it to Fermin. Fermin makes a very tight pass to Lewandowski, and Lewandowski finds the far post and he scores. In the 71st minute, Hector Fort comes on for Koundé. Glad to see that he was playing, and Koundé got some rest. And Pau Victor comes on for Lamine Yamal. Valencia do score another goal, but it was offside, so it does not count. And then the last goal of the night was in the 75th minute. Ferran Torres shoots the ball at the keeper. Marmardashvili saves it, and then it rebounds back to Ferran. Ferran makes a cross, And one of the defenders, I'm not sure which one, he scores an own goal. That was the seventh goal of the night. Paulo Torre comes on for Frankie de Jong in the 78th minute, and that's pretty much how our game ended. We did play a very good game, like I said. We had a lot of chances, a lot of corner kicks, a lot of everything. I think the best players in the second half were definitely Fermin. He got another assist. Cubarsi was very solid in the back, even with the subs. The subs were kind of like struggling, and it looked a little bit shaky when the subs came on. But overall, Cubarsi did do a very good job. And Pablo Torre, I think he did do a good job coming off the bench, even with the little time he got. He showed his worth, I think. And yeah, that was our game for Valencia, and we take the 3 points at home. So now we can start some player reviews here. Chesney didn't have too much trouble today, not too much chances against us today. He did make a couple of easy saves, but once again, he conceded a penalty that if Kunde did not get injured, did not get fouled, that would have been a penalty. So I'll give Chesney, let's give him a 7. He did play fairly decent for us. Kunde, he was very good making runs. He did have a good game. He came off at the 71st minute, but overall he did do good. I'll give Kunde a 8. He was very good for us. Balde, he managed to get an assist today, which is good to see. He did have a good cross to find Ferran Torres. He was also coming up. He was dribbling through players. He was doing this, doing that, and he was overall good. I'll give Balde 8 again, an 8 as well. The first center back would be Eric Garcia. He was the left center back. He looked kind of nervous, but overall we only did concede one goal, which is good to see. Um, I'll give Eric Garcia a 7.5. Nothing too special coming out of him. Cubarsi, he did find a very good assist from his own half. He played phenomenal for us, and he was very good. I wish he would have got substituted for Christensen or Araujo, so he would have got some rest as well, but he did not, and he played the full game. He did very good in the game, and I'll give him a 8.5. Frankie De Jong, he was very good today as well. He got some minutes. He did manage to pick up a goal in the third minutes, which is good. He was controlling the tempo of the game, slowing it down. I liked when Balde and Kunde would both go up. Frankie De Jong would drop down, and he would be like a third center back, which was very good in the defense. And he was also going up, or he was sometimes just staying in the middle. But overall, Frankie De Jong did do good. I'll give him an 8. Casado, he was very good for us. I was kind of nervous when I heard Pedri wasn't going to be in that midfield because Pedri usually controls the game. But Casado today, he was everywhere. He was left, right, center back. He was dropping down. He had a lot of slide tackles today. I think 3 or 4 maybe. But overall, he didn't pick up a goal and assist, but he was very good for us. I'll give Casado a 8.5. Raphinha picked up a goal today. Um, but overall, he wasn't very good in the first half, but he was there. He was making some decent passes. So yeah, I'll give Raphinha an 8. Lamine Yamal, he did pick up an assist today. He was dribbling through the defense of Valencia. He did nutmeg a couple of the Valencia players, but overall he did do good. I'll give him an 8.5. My man of the match goes to Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez, the first half, this guy was on something. 2 goals, 2 assists for him tonight. That's how you know he was very influential for us today. With the absence of Pedri, he did show up, which is good. I hope Fermin plays like this every game, and I think if he does play like this every game, he will find a starting position in the lineup. But overall, he did do good. 2 goals, 2 assists. I'll give him a 9.5. Very good for us. Maybe even a 10. I'll give him a 10. Ferran Torres, the Shark, he did pick up a goal today, but he did miss a lot of chances. Like I said, I think Ferran Torres could have ended with a hat trick if he would have finished. But overall, he did do good. Picked up a goal. I'll give Ferran Torres 8. The first two subs to come on were Gerard Martin and Robert Lewandowski. Nothing too special from Gerard Martin. He came on, he did his parts. The offside trap still was there when he came on, which is good to see that he's getting better at that. Because in the beginning of the season he was kind of shaky with that, but I think he's improving. I would give Gerard Martin a 7. Robert Lewandowski also came on with them. Lewandowski managed to pick up a goal, which is good to see. He had a very good finish, found the far post, and got the goal. I'll give Lewandowski 7.5. Hector Fort and Paul Victor both came on at the 71st minute. Hector Fort, in the couple of minutes he played, he looked very good coming up the pitch. I think he needed to cross a couple of times, but overall he did good controlling the tempo. And if he goes up, I think he should make sure he drops down. I think that was my only concern of him. But overall, Hector Fort did do good. I'll also give him a 7. Paul Victor, he came on with Hector Fort. Paul Victor, nothing too special out of him today. He did his game. I think he was playing as a right winger since Lewandowski was the striker. Nothing too special from him. I'll give him a 6.5. And the last person to come on for today was Pablo Torre. I think he looked very good when he came on. He played, I don't know how much minutes, but he was the last one to come on at the 78th. He took a shot which looked very good, but the keeper saved it. He shot it from far, and he looked very good. His passes were decent. Everything was good. I'll give him a 7.5. Well, I'm very happy with the performance we gave today. We played a very good game. Like I said, a lot of our players rested. We were playing with some substitutes and some other players we usually don't play. I would have liked to see Ansu Fati or Christensen play this game, especially for Cubarsi. I think this would have been a good game for Christensen to come back and play, but that's okay. And I also wish Ansu Fati would have played like at least 10 minutes, but he did not, sadly, which is also all right. But I still believe in him, and I think he can do good if he gets his skill back, his ability, and he becomes less injury prone. And then our next game is against Atalanta in the Champions League, Wednesday, January 29th. And I think we do have a very good chance of beating them. Atalanta are a very good team. I'm not sure, but I think they are qualifying for the Champions League right now. They are sitting in seventh, and we are sitting in second. So hopefully we can beat them, and hopefully Liverpool drop points and we can get first. But I doubt Liverpool are going to drop. They've been very good. But overall, I'm happy with the performance we played today. This looks like prime Barca. We're getting back up the ranks, and I'm glad we're playing like this. And like I always say, like, subscribe, comment, whatever. And like I always say at the end of the videos, Peace, Barça, Catalunya, and we'll see you for the next one. Peace.